Welcome. So we are meeting today. This practice is for the full moon in Aquarius that is officially on Saturday the 9th, pretty early in the morning, 1:54 Mountain Time. And I woke up, we can always work with these full moons 24 or 48 hours before, 48 hours after we're feeling the effects of these moons. And I woke up very much feeling full moon vibes. I was like, oh, it's the full moon. Mercury's retrograde. That's what's going on in the world. Um, and for those of you that don't know, full moons are just like a peak emotional experience. Your emotions are maybe just a little bit more to the surface. You know, you scrape your hand a little bit and you start to cry. You know, it's like things are just a little bit more on the surface. Our emotions are more available. It's also kind of like the peak of summer right now. We're in these dog days. We're in this heat. And this excess heat is also bringing agitation, frustration, things that maybe have been buried. Maybe they were calm and peaceful during the winter. Now that stuff is coming to the surface and it's saying, hey, I'm here. Do you want me to be here? Do you want to direct your energy in a different way? And Mercury retrograde is just a time when we can't try to move too fast. We have to kind of take our time and realize that there's going to be some roadblocks in the way, that there's going to be some things that, especially around communication, around technology. And, you know, I think Mercury retrograde's always been a thing. You know, I've only been really mostly alive in this Aquarian age now. But you know, we use technology and communication as such a huge part of our lives that these Mercury retrogrades end up feeling them each time because it messes with different things. So if we have any technical issues, we'll work through them, right? So we are in a huge journey of moving from this Piscean age into the Aquarian age. And in the last year, we've really stepped into this new age with Pluto moving into Aquarius and Pluto kind of cleaning up all of the things that are no longer serving us, that are no longer supportive to us in this new Aquarian age. And it's become very obvious the places where things are out of alignment, where the old top-down structures are not serving us. It's been blatantly very obvious more and more what's not serving us. And now we have this full moon in Aquarius. We have this opportunity to, again, connect with this Aquarian energy. Every full moon is about polarity or opposition. And this one is on the axis of Leo. The sun is in Leo and the moon is in Aquarius. And the axis here is about the individual and the collective. The Aries Libra axis is the individual and the other, maybe a partner, maybe another person. But this axis is us with the rest of the world, the collective, community, humanity as a collective. And what we can do with this full moon is, and what I've really been noticing, especially though how it's positioned now with Lionsgate and these dog days. Tomorrow is 8/8 when people talk about Lionsgate, but basically what's happening is Sirius is rising around the same time as the sun is. And the Sirius is the brightest star. So the brightest star, which is connected to our soul and our soul's destiny, is rising at the same time as our sun. And in ancient Egypt, this was like the beginning of the new year. So this is a very potent time when the sun, Sirius, and the center of our universe are all in relationship with each other. And there's an opportunity for us to download and receive information that we didn't have access to before. And so now we have two things going on, right? One is all this information coming in, and then we also have things that need to clear out, right? A full moon is things that need to clear out, things that are on the surface, things that are ready to go. And so this is a very potent time to be practicing right now, when the heavens are downloading, giving us new information, and the stars are supporting us in clearing out these old structures. And what I've been really feeling into in this full moon is it's an opportunity for us to let go of these ego structures that are keeping us stuck in thinking, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, I can't have that, that's not for me, other people are happy, I'm miserable, whatever the things is, the attachments to the limiting thoughts, the limiting experiences, um, that we get stuck in, these stories, these especially around self-worth. Leo is very much about our self-worth. And this is an opportunity for us to clear out these frequencies that we end up landing in from childhood, from our parents, from our communities that we grew up in, maybe the kids that you grew up around were extra mean to you. There was a certain period where, you were an outsider to the community. You were an other. You were a victim to other kids or other people, to your superiors, to your teachers, all that kind of stuff. Doesn't really matter what the story is. We don't have to know the story, but we have to realize that this frequency that we carry, this kind of weight, this structure that we carry of I'm not good enough, I can't do it, that it blocks us from receiving grace. And what's happening right now is there is a tremendous amount of grace that is pouring onto the planet. We are in this big transitional period, and there's a lot of support that is happening that is available for those willing to accept the grace. But what happens is we get blocked when we go, oh, I don't deserve that. I can't have that. Oh, I'm meant to be miserable. And again, these might not be conscious things that you're saying, but these are subconscious stories that create a frequency and then block us from receiving the true abundance of what the universe is offering us. When abundance comes in many forms. Abundance comes in peace. So you have an abundant amount of peace. You have an abundant amount of joy. You have an abundant amount of pleasure. You have an abundant amount of enjoyment of life. So part of what we want to do today and what we're going to do in this practice is we are going to tune up our systems. We're going to tune up the glandular system. We always want to work with the glandular system when it's a full moon, because the glandular system is already going through a transition in a full moon. So we're going to work with the glandular. We're going to do a 3-part meditation. The first part is very specifically for the glandular system. The second part is for the chakra system, to line up these bundles of nerves that we have throughout the body that also line up with different endocrine glands. And then the last part is really balancing the nervous system, balancing the 3 nervous systems out together. So we start glandular, we go glandular nervous system, and then we kind of finish nervous system for this total complete reset where we can clear away and let go of what is no longer serving us. This is a very deeply clearing and releasing meditation that we'll go into. So do your best with this. It is challenging. It is going to bring things up. I started it and I immediately, again, it's the full moon, so there's just emotions right at the surface. Those emotions might be irritation, it might be grief, it might be joy, you might have to laugh, you might yawn. Allow yourself to go through the process that you're going through. You don't have to be a perfect yogi sitting and never yawning and never moving, not like going through the process. Hold the positions as best as you can, but let your body go through the sensations, the feelings that it's going through in this process. Okay, so we're going to start by tuning in. We'll do a quick little warm up for the shoulders, and then we'll go into this practice. So first, just start by closing your eyes. And wherever you are, wherever you're doing this practice, just start to feel that the space around you is sacred. Whether you're in a bedroom or a living room, or an office. It's no longer that. It's now a sacred space. And feel yourself showing up as one in a collective. We'll bring the hands together in prayer pose, elbows out to the side, palms gently pressing, spine nice and tall. Eyes closed. And with the eyes closed, focus the eyes up at the point in between the eyebrows to the third eye center. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, remembering that we are connected to the greatest wisdom, to the greatest source of all energy. Exhale all of the breath out, and then inhale deeply to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And feel yourself showing up. The hardest thing is to make the decision to do this, to show up. Feel gratitude for yourself for showing up for whatever is going to happen, whatever the process is. Through the nose, exhale. You'll take another deep, full breath in. Inhale into the belly, inhale into the chest, inhale into the clavicle, into the back. Sip, 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 sip. More breath, more breath, more breath. And then hold. And feel your regalness. It is such a privilege to be a human being. Sometimes it feels like a curse, but it is a privilege. We have to remember that in this Leo season. Through the nose, exhale. And then one more time, all the breath out and then all of the breath in. Suspend the breath, hold the breath, feel the spine tall. Direct the energy up to the third eye. And exhale, relax the hands down. So let's just roll the shoulders a little bit here. Again, we got a 3-part meditation that we're working with. Have time for a few little stretches here in the shoulders, then start going the other direction. Just so we have the proper time to not only do this practice, but to integrate it. Some space in between. Good, then let the shoulders drop, bring the chin in slightly. Inhale, shoulders up, exhale, let them fall. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. There's extra energy that's available every full moon, and we can use it to go absolutely nuts. We can use it for our dramas in life, or we can use it to uplift ourselves. That's why we practice. That's why we come to our mat, where we come to our meditation cushion on the full moon. Go 20 more seconds. Good. Big inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze them up. Exhale, let the shoulders go. Okay, we start this by bringing the left hand onto the heart center. And the right hand is going to be cupped, like it's going to hold water. And you're going to bring that so that the elbows just by your side and your palm is facing up to start. So just find yourself there and feel what this position feels like in the body, connecting to your heart center, feeling this cup in the right hand. And then we're going to start to lift the right hand up and bring it behind us. What's important is that it passes the ear, and it's like you're splashing water behind you. You're going to move at a rhythmic pace. You don't have to move fast, but you want to move at a rhythm, and you want to make sure that as this hand comes behind you, that it passes behind your ear. It has to pass the ear. It needs to go through the arc line. So the hand's out in front of you, and you wash yourself. And this is a very common movement, many different spiritual traditions. Good. Eyes are going to look down at the tip of the nose. So you keep this rhythm and the eyes focus down the sides of the nose at the tip of the nose. You try to hold that focus. So the eyes are just slightly open, and with that slight gaze, you stare at the tip of the nose. You just start to clear and cleanse yourself. Feel like you're in a sacred river, maybe your favorite lake, your favorite body of water. And imagine this sacred water washing you, cleansing you, clearing you of what's no longer serving. Any lack of self-acceptance, any self-hatred. Clearing it out of the arc line. You can consciously work with bringing up things that you're letting go of, or you can just feel. You can just feel what this feels like in the body, what this movement, what this piercing of the arc line does, what this focusing at the tip of the nose does in the brain. With the eye gaze, it's important. You're just looking down. You're not going cross-eyed. Just looking down towards the tip of that nose. Put the past behind you. Honor where you come from. Honor your lineage, your ancestors. And put the past where it belongs, behind you. We're in a great transition, a huge transition in our stars. Every planet has changed signs in the last year. This year we need to complete so that we can begin again. Whatever you're ready to let go of, feel yourself putting it behind you. Really good. Flicking that wrist, getting that water behind you. You're doing great. This is called Pitra Kriya. Honoring the ancestors, clearing the past, opening the kidney line, working with the glands. It needs to be done 11 minutes, no longer, no less. You have a minute left. Good, listen carefully, keep going, but in a moment, you're gonna pull that arm as far back as you can. Ready? Reach the arm all the way back, take a big inhale, stretch it back as far as you can, reach it all the way back, inhale and hold the breath. Squeeze and tighten, pull that arm back as far as you can. Keep the arm back, exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply. Pull the arm back even more, pull it back, 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 back. As far back as you can get it. Hold the breath, feel the spine nice and tall, hold. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. And pull the arm back, pull it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms down, relax the eyes, just sit and notice the effects of this first part. We're going to make our way into the second part of this Kriya. For this second part, the position is that you have the elbows in, like right where your ribs kind of like poke out. You want to bring the elbows in. So it's a little uncomfortable and that you're kind of squeezing everything here in the front, trying to get those elbows to come to the bottom ribs. The forearms open up a little bit, so they're not straight out in front of you. They're open a little bit. And we're going to work with this middle finger. You're going to take the thumb, you're going to bring it on top of the middle finger, and you're going to flick out. So you're going to flick the fingers. As we flick the fingers, we're going to chant the mantra HUD. HUD, HUD. So you're going to use the tongue. You're going to try to use the tongue and the fingers at the same time. The tongue and the finger are going to work at the same time to flick. So sit up nice and tall, bring those elbows in, hands are open. We're gonna use just the middle finger, the Saturn finger, palms are facing up, and we'll start to move with the mantra. HUD, 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 HUD. Good, the mouth stays open as you chant. And you use the tongue on the back of the mouth to create that D sound. There's 3 sounds. There's ha, which comes from the navel. There's the sound, and then duh. Hud, 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 hud. Hudda, 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 Hara, 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 hara. Good. Work with Saturn. Work with the chakras. Using that navel to wake up all of the chakras. Bundle of nerves that's right underneath the belly button. Feel it pulling in as the tongue moves and the middle fingers move. Hara, 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 hara. Good. Eyes look down at the tip of the nose again. Good. Holding that slight focus. Eyes slightly open, looking down at the tip of the nose. Coordinating the tongue, the middle fingers, and the navel. Hara, 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 hara. our human form in these very chaotic, changing times. We need this medicine of consistency. Connecting these different parts of ourselves with these very specific impacts. Good, the serum in the spine is starting to change. The gray matter in the brain. Good, you're doing great. You're in the last minute. Pattern is patience. Building patience. Keep the fingers exactly as they are going. Take a big inhale. Keep the fingers going even as you inhale, and hold the breath in. Keep the fingers going. Good. Through a cannon fire through the mouth, exhale. Good. Keep the fingers going. Take another big breath in. And hold the breath in. Hold the breath in. Keep the fingers moving. Hold the breath. Let it open up the rib cage. And then with a cannon fire through the O-shaped mouth, shoot it out. Good. Inhale, fingers keep going. Sip as much breath as you can. Fullest breath you can breathe in. Fullest breath. Fill up the rib cage. Keep the fingers going. 5, 4, 3, 2, shoot it out. Good. Relax the hands down. Close the eyes completely now and relax. Probably pretty rare that you've flicked your fingers and your tongue for 11 minutes together. So feel, what does it do? What's shifted? What's changed in your experience at this point in the Kriya? Can happen from these practices when we really develop our own connection to that Kundalini energy. Because we're very much in the world, but separate from the chaos, the insanity that we see in the world. We have our own kind of protective shield and space. And we can feel it. We know that we're held, that we're taken care of. So go ahead and stretch a little bit here. Extend your legs, roll your shoulders. And stretch everything out before we move into this final part, this third and final part of Pitra Kriya. With the shoulders. For this final part, we need to take care of the nervous system. Expanding the nervous system, balancing the 3 nervous systems together. We're going to continue to work with the sound HUD in the third and final part. The hands are going to be palms facing down, and the arms are going to come straight out in front of you, but up a little bit. So they're not like right out in front of you. We need to have about a 10-degree angle up. And what's going to happen is you're going to open and close the hands. One arm will come in front of the other. What's important is that the elbows stay straight so that this movement is happening in the shoulders. The shoulders are what is making the arms move. It's not this, right? It's not happening at the elbows. So as much as you can get in the shoulders, that's how we're going to get into the nervous system. So set yourself up, get ready for this third and final part, and just do your personal best with it. It will definitely challenge you. Every time the hands cross is when we're going to chant HUD. So reach those arms up, HUD, 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 HUD. Eyes again, look at the tip of the nose. Looking down at the tip of the nose. As the arms cross, you chant HUD. You're gonna hold that just slight angle up. Use the mantra. You're calling upon this creative force of the universe to move through you, transform you, uplift you. bring you back in alignment with your true nature, your true infinite self. Good. Do your best with the arms. Lock in with the mantra. Just lock into that mantra and get so consistent, so steady with that mantra. Hare, 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 hare. Hare, 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 hare. This last part is to make you stress resilient. We're all going into the fall, this very full, busy time of the year for most of us. We want to have that resiliency in our nervous system to handle whatever challenges come our way, whatever challenge we choose to accept, to move into, to uplift ourselves. Good, keep using that mantra, great. Hare, 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 hare. Really fantastic.
Hare,
that pressure happen in the shoulders and the nervous system. That's how it expands. Where the transformation happens. Use that mantra, connect with that mantra, and use it. The power of the universe moving through you. Here we go, lock in. Final minute. You can do anything for a minute. So good, almost there. Good, listen carefully. Keep the arms going, keep the arms moving. Just inhale deeply and hold the breath. Keep the arms moving. And then keep the arms moving, cannon fire out through the mouth. We inhale again. Move those arms. And cannon fire out. Big inhale, last bit. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, cannon fire, breath out. Good, relax the hands down, relax the eyes. As soon as you can find stillness, and allow the experience to truly present itself, to integrate itself. Feel the pride of showing up for yourself, of challenging yourself, of opening up this portal to more of you, getting out of the way to let the grace in. Hands together in purpose, elbows out to the side. Feeling this pressure of opposition here at heart center, the right meeting the left and the left meeting the right. And what that pressure can bring out of us, the potential that we can find within pressure when we meet pressure. We'll close the 3 long satnams. Take a nice deep breath in. Sa Nam Sa Nam Sa Nam. Bring your thumbs up to the third eye. I'm thanking all the support, thanking your own being, your own willpower, and all the grace. Bowing the head below the heart. Alrighty, not an easy one.